Deep divers, I woke up with a big ass grin on my face because I woke up to the most amazing poem ever. Let me read it for you, deep divers, okay? Suddenly, Disney is out of magic. Paris is no longer romantic. New York doesn't stand up anymore. The Chinese wall is no longer a fortress, and Mecca is empty. Hugs and kisses suddenly become weapons, and not visiting parents and friends becomes an act of love. Suddenly you realize that power, beauty, and money are worthless and can't get you the oxygen you're fighting for. The world continues its life, and it is beautiful. It only puts humans in cages. I think it's sending us a message. You are not necessary. The air, earth, water, and sky without you are fine. When you come back, remember that you are my guests, not my masters. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers, I had to do a few slow motions to that one. Oh, baby. Sure right I did. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Such a glorious day. White clouds and blue skies. We got the sun up there. We got the cat down the road over there. We got lovebirds everywhere. Deep divers, on this sunny day, I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. One more time. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's better, deep divers. I'm sending you tons of good ass energy today. Take that, take that, take that. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. This is one massive experiment. This video will leave you speechless. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Deep divers, shout out to everybody who was vibing with me on the Instagram live, okay? And someone actually asked me, they're like, Ralph, how can we all stand in our power right now to resist the mandatory vaccinations that are on the way and the lockdown that is here and the quarantine? How can we stand in our power and stand strong right about now? Deep divers, it is all about standing in your power. Stand strong and firm, deep divers. Like the cat down the road. Oh, we are about to stand in our power, deep divers. But first, deep divers, can you please get me some breakfast? Because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful deep divers, I'm sending you good ass energy. You are the power, deep divers. You are the ones you have been waiting for. You are the ones you have been searching for. The power has been with you all along. Right now, it's about standing up for something, deep divers, because if you do not stand up for anything, you will fall for everything. What? Slow motion this side. Choose today, deep divers, to stand in your power, because this is one massive experiment. And the whole aim of life for me is to be as free as possible, okay? Because I say, deep divers, being free is your birthright. You can only be free when you are free from fear. Choose to be a lion today, deep divers, instead of a sheep. Realize that even though this is one massive experiment on the planet right about now, you do not have to participate in it. Okay? Stanley Milgram, the psychologist, Yale professor in the 1960s, he had the famous obedience experiment. And his experiment showed how easy it is to control people. That people are so willing to obey authority. I call it Simon Says. Right now we have the updated version of the Milgram obedience experiment on the planet. Simon Says, don't hug anyone. Simon Says, stay in lockdown for the rest of your life. Simon Says, stay in quarantine. Simon Says, do not go outside. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm outside, deep divers, doing a little samba, baby. Because I chose to not participate in this experiment. I'm a free being, deep divers, and being free is my birthright. This is one massive experiment. Deep divers, what is happening on the planet is part of an experiment that has been going on for thousands of years. From the cabal, your masters, they've been running this experiment and they want to see what you do. Are you going to live in a perpetual state of fear, or are you going to free yourself from the matrix? Oh, baby. Someone asked, deep divers, how can I stand in my power to resist the mandatory vaccinations that are coming soon to planet Earth? Just say, when they ask you, do you want one? Absolutely not. Nobody can make you do something against your will, because deep divers, nobody owns you. Let me repeat that. Nobody owns you. Nobody owns you. You are a free entity unto yourself, and nobody owns the world. So why do we have all of these rigid rules and laws in place? Because deep divers, they're trying to control you in this crazy ass experiment, and you have to free yourself. Deep divers, check this out. I look around the place, deep divers, and I see a lot of censorship. Uh-oh. They are trying to hide this information. They are trying to hide the truth from you. Banned for being too real. Shout out to London Real. They actually banned the David Icke interview. The second time he came on to talk about COVID-19, yeah, they banned it from YouTube. Why? Because deep divers, they're afraid of the truth. They don't want the truth to get out there. They don't want people to think for themselves in this crazy ass experiment. So to stand in your power, you have to be the resistance. Ralph, be careful. This video might get banned. Apparently, if you say 5G, they ban the video. Okay, deep divers. 5G. Yes. 5G, 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 5G. Ban me, YouTube. Actually, don't. This is how I survive, YouTube. Please, no. Don't do it, YouTube. Deep divers, realize this. You have to speak your heart and mind. You have to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Okay? Don't be afraid of them trying to hide the truth. They've been doing this for thousands of years, deep divers. But the truth is like the sun up there. It can't be hidden for too long. What? Slow motion this side. I told you, deep divers, this is the apocalypse where the hidden comes to light. It's all coming out right about now. That's why they're trying to ban videos. They are doing it because they don't want you to think. You see, deep divers, who? The World Health Organization, that's who. A senior official in the World Health Organization was being interviewed by a Taiwanese journalist, and they were talking about COVID-19, and then she asked him, so can we talk about Taiwan's membership? And he's like, acting like the Skype call is frozen, please. And then she repeats herself. She's like, can we talk about Taiwan's membership? And then he's like, oh, let's go on to the next question. Then he just hangs up. Deep divers, they don't want you to be free. They don't want you to have the truth, because China sees Taiwan as one of its territories, and Taiwan sees itself as an independent state. And the World Health Organization has a lot of favoritism towards China. So it's all politics. So you can see how crooked this matrix is. It's all a game, deep divers. It's all a simulation. It's all a massive experiment. And what you have to do in this game is become player one. What? Slow motion this side. You got to free yourself from the bondage. You got to free yourself from the chains. You got to talk up and speak up and live your truth, even if the world calls you crazy, deep divers. Why are they trying to censor 5G? When you talk about 5G, there is something called the First Amendment, deep divers, and that's your freedom of speech. If you're in the UK, you are under Article 10, meaning that you have a right to express yourself freely. You have a freedom of speech. That's your birthright. But they don't want you to talk about 5G. Why? Because 5G is a bioweapon. Why? Because 5G causes radiation. It's millimeter waves, deep divers. 5G has a frequency of 300 gigahertz. The other device that has a frequency of 300 gigahertz is a microwave. That's right. 5G is blasting out radiation, and it's no accident, deep divers, that with a rise in cases of the coronavirus, you had a rise in 5G towers everywhere on the planet. There are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Deep divers, everything is happening for a reason. This is a massive experiment. They want to see what you do. Are you going to take that vaccination when they roll it out? Are you going to stay in lockdown for the rest of your life? Are you going to be afraid of other human beings? Are you going to stay masked up? Or are you going to stay prayed up? What? Slow motion this side. Realize this today, deep divers. Now, human beings often like to paint themselves as innocent. Oh, poor me, and the coronavirus is attacking me. No, deep divers. Nothing happens in this universe without the universe's permission. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Nothing happens in this universe without the universe's permission. Everything that's happening right now on the planet, deep divers, is happening for a reason, not an accident. This is part of humanity's karmic debt. Over 64 billion animals are killed every single year. What? Over 64 billion animals are killed every single year. And you expect to live in peace? Animals are butchered, slaughtered. So what goes around comes around, deep divers. This is the karmic debt that humanity has to repay. To stand in your power in the midst of this crisis, this state of emergency, you have to realize every single day, I am no longer going to participate in the slaughter of billions of animals on the planet. I'm going to start to get right with the planet. I'm going to start to protect the rainforest. That's how to stand in your power. Don't go along with the script, change it. You see, deep divers, a lot of people used to go to the zoo and look at all of those animals in the cages and just take selfies with them, take pictures with them. But now, guess what, deep divers? Human beings are the ones in the zoo. What? Slow motion this side. Now human beings are the ones in the cages, deep divers. You see, I told you what goes around comes around. It's called karma. Now, to stand in your power, now you know this, you must do something about it. Now you know this, deep divers, you must do something about it. You must be the one who creates the change within yourself to say, actually, I'm no longer participating in this experiment. Every being on this planet is worthy of their freedom. Every being on this planet is worthy of their freedom. You remember, deep divers, in 2012? You had so many documentaries like Zeitgeist exposing the cabal and the Matrix for what it actually is. And then YouTube hid the videos. They changed the algorithm. They don't want the truth getting out. Why? Because the truth empowers you. Lies deceive you. So right now, to stand in your power, remind yourself, you don't have to be afraid right now on the planet. You don't have to feed into fear right now on the planet. Tune into love. Show them that love is more powerful than fear. Show them that you are not going to submit to authority. Show them, deep divers, that you don't have to do anything you don't want. Show them that the key to your freedom is in your hands and not theirs. That's how to stand in your power when they tried to bring out the mandatory vaccinations with the microchips. Realize this today, deep divers. The media, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. No, deep divers, the media, it could be positive, but a lot of the media is controlled, okay? 6 corporations control over 90% of the media in the US. Now, the media's job is not to give you the truth. The media's job is to manipulate you. 1984, George Orwell said this: war is peace. Freedom is slavery and ignorance is strength. You see, the media have you living backwards. L-I-V-E now becomes evil. E-V-I-L. What? Slow motion this side. So to stand strong, to stand in your power right now, deep divers, at a time like this on the planet, to empower yourself, instead of watching the television or the tele-vision which tells lies to you visually, stop feeding into that frequency. Come out into nature. Look how beautiful the sun is, the clouds are. Look how beautiful Mother Nature is. Start meditating. Start sending the world good energy. You need to be doing a global meditation every single second. What? Slow motion this side. Start controlling the narrative. I'm here to remind you, deep divers, your story is not over. This is just the beginning. When they say the end of the world is nigh, no, deep divers, for them it is, but for you, the world is just beginning. Stand in your power. Nobody can make you do anything against your will. You are the source. So, learn how to control the narrative, because this is a massive experiment. I could tell you, hey, 10 million people have been affected by this COVID-19, and you are going to believe me because I'm the media. But the media lie to you. You see, real eyes recognize real lies. Oh, baby. So you have to control the narrative. They've given you this narrative that everybody is dying from this coronavirus, when in actuality, that is not the case. More people are recovering from this COVID-19. It's amazing, but they don't talk about it. This is a massive experiment, deep divers, that has been going on for thousands of years. Now, to stand in your power when they try to enforce the mandatory vaccinations, when they try to keep you in lockdown for the next 18 months, I want you to realize this, deep divers. Your greatest fear is not that you are inadequate. Your greatest fear is that you are powerful beyond measure. What? Slow motion this side. You see, human beings are so powerful. They have to feed your fear 24/7. They have to distract you. They have to keep you on a low frequency, because the moment you start getting in tune with who you really are, it is game over. Good night. You stop externalizing your power to the matrix. You go and meet the experimenter, just like Dorothy did in The Wizard of Oz. And then she realized it was just some old ass guy, some old dude behind the curtain. No real power. The power was with her. The power was with her. Deep divers, the power is with you. That's how to stand in your power. Choose to be a roaring lion today. Bang on your chest, deep divers, instead of a sheep. Most of the planet are sheep people. Behold a pale white horse, deep divers. William Cooper. A lot of people are sheep people. They're sheep. They follow the shepherd, follow the leader. Simon says, do as I do and do as I tell you. No, deep divers, you don't have to participate in this experiment. You can free yourself from all of these chains mentally, and you can be a free, sovereign being every single day to say, actually, this experiment is over. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers, that's how to stand in your power every single day. Do not go along with the script they have handed you. Rewrite your story. Realize your story is not over, deep divers. Realize today, your story is just beginning. That's what makes it, that is what makes it exciting. Every single day, your story is just beginning. They have created a narrative for you that your story is ending. What you have to realize that no, the story has not even begun. Deep divers, oh baby, that's how to stand in your power. Realize this today, deep divers. They have made it out like the world's a scary place, that other human beings are beings you should be afraid of. No, deep divers, human beings are wonderful. Human beings are loving. Human beings are caring. And we all have to unite. We have to end this experiment right now, because you have mad scientists behind the scenes conducting this experiment, and it will only work if you give them your consent. You see, nobody can make you do anything without your permission. That's how to stand in your power. Learn how to say no, deep divers. Learn how to say no to what doesn't make you feel good. Now, I want to feel good, deep divers. 7-day vegan challenge. Shout out to everybody who is eating a healthy plant-based diet. Leafy greens, fruits, vegetables, kale, mangoes, oranges, dates, figs. Yes, deep divers, let's do the fruit dance right about now. You see, that's how to stand in your power right about now. Make sure You are eating to live every single day. Make sure you are boosting your immune system. That's how to stand in your power when they try to enforce the mandatory vaccinations. Make sure you're eating a lot of turmeric, which has been shown to prevent cancer. Also, kale, full of anthocyanins, your leafy greens, your spinach, full of iron, which you need right now to get that oxygen in your body. Okay? That's how to stand in your power. Deep divers, every 100 years, there is always some kind of outbreak. This is part of the larger agenda to depopulate the planet. Okay? You had cholera. You had the plague. You had the Spanish flu. And now you have COVID-19 making its grand entrance. Hello, I'm COVID-19. This is a massive experiment, deep divers. Yes, they are trying to get rid of you. Yes, they are trying to depopulate the planet. But you got to say, hey, I ain't going anywhere because this planet is beautiful and I'm going to respect it. And it's my right to stay here on the planet in health, in love, in freedom. Okay? But they've been trying to clean out the human population for thousands of years. That's why every 100 years you have an outbreak. But it's all planned, it's all staged. It's all part of the script in the Matrix. The devil loves no one, deep divers. Listen to this. To stand strong in your power today, I want you to be the lion that you came here to be, deep divers. I want you to be the roaring lion that you came here to be. I want you to start realizing that actually I have more freedom than I thought. I have more power than I thought. I have more love in my heart than I thought. Love is the only thing that's going to turn this thing around. What? Slow motion this side. Realize today, deep divers, this is a massive experiment of Simon Says. But guess what, deep divers? Experiments don't work if nobody is participating in them. So, you don't have to take the vaccinations. So, you don't have to live near 5G. So, deep divers, you have a choice today. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a co-creator of your own reality. And realize this, deep divers, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. So stand up for something, speak up, talk your truth, and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Once again, deep divers, everything happening right now is happening for a reason. This is not the time to be sad. And if you are watching this, this is your confirmation that every little thing is going to be all right. But the chickens are coming home to roost, deep divers. What goes around comes around. We have to face up to our karmic debt from the thousands of years we have been butchering other life forms on the planet. We have to do better to realize that this is why the world is in the state it's in right now, because human beings have been living a savage way, have been killing the rainforest, have been killing all animals. And now this is our chance to say, actually, I'm a guest, right? We are guests, deep divers. We aren't masters. We have to be the guest in the house of nature. What? Slow motion this side. We have to be the guest in the house of nature and not its masters. Remind yourself, deep divers, we are part of the ecosystem and we don't need the ego system. Okay? Right now, we all have to unite. Right now, we all have to band together. Right now, we all have to show them that love is the most powerful force on the planet. Let love guide you, not fear. Deep divers, we're just, Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the wonderful good ass prana shirts. Ooh, ooh. At ralphsmart.com/close. Got a question for me, deep divers? Add me on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart and the verified Facebook page at Ralph Smart. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a lot of heart, add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart. Deep divers, check out the new book for more information like this. Deep divers. Do you like when I say that? Deep divers. I do. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Stay empowered. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. If you do not stand up for anything, you will fall for everything. Stand up for your rights, deep divers. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Yes. Peace. Have a beautiful day, deep divers.